Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we're going to be talking about how to hack a battery. This has been very handy for me during the Scrapyard Survival playthrough, just being able to hack a battery without losing power cells, because power cells are very rare to find. So I'm going to show you the 3 batteries that you can hack. I want to give a shout out to Fonzio, who is part of the community and shared it with me after some experimenting, told me how I could hack the large battery. And in the meantime, I did some testing to see what you need to do for the smaller batteries as well. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it and let me show you what the trick is. All right, so I got 3 batteries here. I got the small, medium, and large. Each of these batteries has been transferred over to the pirates, which means if I want to take over those batteries, I will have to hack them. Now, the little panels on top are both also for the pirates. It means I will have to hack these as well to get access to the battery. Is just so I can show you what is actually happening. Now, if you want to hack a battery or whatever you want to hack, you will see there's a hack line and a functional line. You can see right there. Now, on the control panel, that hack line and the functional line is pretty far away, which means it's much easier to hack. The battery, you can see that hack and functional line is on the same exact line right there. Now, to be able to hack a device, you need to be able to take out the computers without anything. Well, the computers need to be calm. If you take out the computers, then that device is hacked. The problem is that the computers of the batteries are right on top of the power cells. So if I grind a little bit too much, the power cells are taken out. So we want to make it so that we just grind out the computers and not the power cells. Now, for a small battery, it's not too difficult. You can just grind it off and it should normally go to the point where the computers are gone. Now, what you need to do for sure is make sure that all the batteries, before you hack them, are fixed. So make sure that if there's any damage on it, make sure that they are completely fixed. So they have to be completely filled up and 100% integrity. And then once you've done that, you can take your grinder and you can just nip a little bit per bit on the battery until you will start getting the materials out of there. And there's just keep on tapping. There we go, we're almost there. Just a little bit more. My God, there we go. All right. As you can see, the power cells are, let me just hide my tools. Okay, can I do this? There we go. So as you can see now, the power cells are still in my battery and I still got the rest on the bottom. That's not important. The power cells are still in there. That means that now this power cell is mine already. Now, to be able to check that, I will have to hack this terminal for a second. So let's just hack this terminal. And as you can see, the terminal has become mine. It's already changed to yellow. If I now go in here, we can check the small battery. Owner is nobody. If I weld it up, I can transfer it to me. So for this battery, most of the people don't really bother about hacking this, but if you really are in need of a battery and you don't want to lose the power cells, just pick with your grinder little by little away until the only thing is remaining is the power cells and everything below. It should not cause too much issues to get the power cells. All right, now we're going to look into these batteries as well. Now, the first thing we're going to have to do again, check the battery, see if it has to be welded up. Make sure that battery is 100% welded up and all the components are in the battery. Then we're going to take our grinder and we're going to grind on that battery until we have at least 1 steel plate out. We need 19 steel plates. If you have 18, let's say you grind it a little bit much and you have 18 steel plates, you can just go to your car container, store 1 steel plate in your inventory and weld it up again. Now, I don't need to do that. I'm just going to put everything away. And we're going to go to this battery now with the 19 steel plates. And we're going to weld up this power cell again, the battery again, until we have fully welded up, but with 19 steel plates. Then we're going to take our grinder and we're going to slightly pick on this power cell, on this battery, until we can get to the point where we have only the power cells. Oh, there we go. Don't touch it. As you can see right now, I got my power cell on 20 while everything else has been taken out. So let me just hack this little display for a second so we can... There we go. If I now look at the battery, you will see that the owner is nobody. I can transfer this now to me. Yes. And I can now weld it up again. And this battery will now be my property. And I didn't lose a single power cell. Now, I have to say, this is very finicky. I have like a 95% success rate with this method on the medium battery. Sometimes it does go lower than the 20 and it goes to 19. All right, now we're going to go to the final battery, which is the large battery. So we're going to take our grinder again. First of all, once again, I'm just going to keep repeating it. Make sure the battery is completely welded up. Take your grinder and start grinding until you are starting to get into the construction components. And what we want to get to is to a point where we only have 9 construction components. So let me just grind this away. We do have a lot of steel plates to grind out. Let me just do this so you can actually see the numbers. All right, we're going to start grinding until we get into the construction components this time. 18, 14, 11, 7. All right, we got 7 components. So I'm going to store everything in the cargo container. And we're going to take 2 construction components. I'm going to, right click, I think. Right click and slide. That should allow me to put in the number on how many I want to put in here. So 2 construction components. And we're going to weld these back in here until we have 9 construction components. All right. And make sure that the power cell, the battery, is completely welded up with all these components. Now we're going to take the grinder and we're going to grind it down. This time we're going to be a little bit more gentle. So we're going to grind this bit by bit until we have the power cells left. Yep, there we go. Power cells have been remaining, or the power cells are remaining in the battery. As you can see, this is now accessible. I can transfer it to me. Yes, please. And now I can weld this up again. And now this battery is mine as well. So I hacked all 3 batteries with this method. This is a pretty easy one. You don't really need to do a lot of preparations. But for this, remember, you need to have 19 steel plates before you grind it down. Fully welded, 19 steel plates. This one, you need 9 construction components fully welded before you grind it down. And I hope this helps you out, especially in these salvage scrapyard playthroughs, to hack the batteries without losing any single power cell. But that's gonna be it, I think. This is how I hack my batteries in Space Engineers, especially during my salvage runs. Thank you again, Fonzu, for sharing the technique about the large battery. That really has saved my hide several times, making sure that I don't lose those power cells. I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, I would really appreciate it if you press that thumbs up, and I will see you again for another video very soon. This was Beeblebum. Goodbye for now.